So let's talk about the new Matrix movie, Matrix Resurrection. This is not gonna be some review video, it's just gonna be me speaking about the movie with the spoilers, and I'm just gonna critique like a normal viewer. So about like 2 days ago I watched the new Matrix movie, and my expectations were like really high because when I watched the trailer looked amazing with the music and all this special effects and Keanu Reeves and Trinity. My expectation was like this high. So when I watched the movie like in the theater, honestly I was really disappointed because the trilogy it was classics. They got all these special effects, the special shots, all this amazing story and the plot. But in the new movie, what they're trying to do is like to take all the trilogy, they took all the best shots and they like, okay, let's make a montage and let's remake these all amazing shots in the video, in the new movie like. And honestly, it was very horrible. Honestly, the movie itself is mediocre, it's enjoyable, it's a great action movie, but as a Matrix movie, it's horrible. If you coming to this movie to watch another Matrix, oh my god, you're gonna be so fucking disappointed. Because yeah, you have Keanu Reeves, you have Trinity, you have agents, but it's not connecting. Something is missing. And I will tell you like what exactly is missing. So let's start with the art direction of the movie. All the shots in the new film is amazing. They all shot well, perfect color correction, perfect special effects, like everything is like beautiful and perfect. And you know, and this is the problem. In the old Matrix movie, there was something like you were feeling something grounded, something like real. And in the new Matrix, everything is beautiful and saturation is 200. All the colors are popping out and everything is like Instagram filter. It's beautiful. And the problem with the first part of the movie is they have a lot of montage from the old movies, and you can see the difference. In the old movies, you got like this green tint, and you see like the old movies, they have like this grain, this dirt on the film, and the new video and the new film is beautiful. It's Instagram look. And this is like a huge problem for a Matrix fan. So let's speak about the effects in the movie. So in the old movies, in the like Matrix 1, 2, 3, you got like special effects, but they have a lot of practical effects, like a lot of effects that they shoot really on camera, and then they add a little special effects. In the new movie, in the Matrix Resurrection, it feels like everything is made in the new Unreal Engine 5. Like basically, most of the special effects in this movie were shot in the Unreal Engine. This is like sort of promotion for the new engine. And the effects look great, they look great, and the explosions and the car, but it's when you see it, when you see in the theater, in the huge screen, it's feel like you're watching a video game. Because you don't have the feeling that this happened in real life. It's too beautiful, it's too good to be true. And this is the problem. In the old movies, when they have the explosion and they, like in the helicopter scene, they actually found a real mirror that will bend with the helicopter crash into the windows. And in this new movie, in the Matrix Resurrection, they probably use an Unreal Engine to simulate the windows. And you can feel it. And this is like, it sucks, because when you watch the whole movie and everything is so perfect, it's feel unreal, unnatural. And let's go into the audio section. The whole movie, something was happening with the balance, with the speech and explosions and the ambience feeling. What is basically happening, I was watching in the theater, you know, with a huge speaker, so I supposed to feel every bullet, every impact. I need to feel it. But they probably something the music when you have the music in the film, it's not popping out. You can hear the music in the background. It's like low, and when they shoot the gun, you don't feel the shot, the gun. It's like poo, poo, poo. It's like they took a sound effect and they just put it like, you don't feel the real impact, the bass of the guns and the impact on the wall with the bullets. And I was like, there's no emotion in the audio, and in this kind of movies like Matrix, you must have the impact of the audio. The audio must be because it's an action movie. Every punch needs to sound like a punch. Every gunshot, you need like to hear the metal of the bullet, like pow, and you don't have it. It's everything is so vanilla. It's so like casual, and like there's one scene in the train when they're going and somebody's shooting a rocket and the rocket explodes. You're supposed like to feel the explosion because the train is exploding, but you don't hear it. It's like poof, and the parts are falling. Jesus Christ, if it was real life and the rocket were exploding inside the train, you're gonna hear a lot of metal flying out of the window and a lot of, I don't know, some dirt flying out of this, like the hull of the train, and you don't have it. You don't have this impact. And it was so disappointing to watch and to hear because the CGI is not helping. The CGI is look so fucking fake. So it's basically you're watching a cutscene in a video game. And well, Matrix is not a cutscene in the video game. It's supposed to be a masterpiece because Matrix 1 and 2 and 3, in my perspective, was really a masterpiece. So in the effects and the audio was very mediocre in the movie. So let's go into the plot itself. In this new Matrix movie, what's happening is Keanu Reeves is, I guess, forgot everything, and he now a game designer in some company. They never explain how he get there, and like they is telling that Matrix 1, 2, and 3 is basically a video game that Neo created. Okay, great concept, but can we learn more about it? And they never explain. They just telling you, Neo is creating video games and he created the Matrix 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it, bye. Okay, and then what is happening is Neo want to be together with Trinity. Okay, great, and the whole movie is about this love story, which is great. I have no problem with this. And well, first of all, they like pulling out the Neo from the Matrix, and then what is happening, they explaining that when the Matrix 3 ended, what has happened is like there was like a little revolution in the machine world, and machines were fighting machines, and some of the machines went to the human side, which is great. I would like to know more about this story. What happened in the revolution? What side win? And I don't know. I wanted to more about this event, but it's basically like 2 minutes. They show you like some machines fighting each other, and that's it. And you have like about 4 or 5 machines that on the human side, and they helping the humans to build and to grow tomatoes or something like this. They never expand the world, and I wanted to know more. Another problem in the movie is when they explaining when Neo win the battle with Agent Smith in the third movie. They had like a sort of agreement with the Matrix and the humans, but they never go deep in what kind of agreement, what exactly happened. They never explain. And they telling you like, hey, don't worry, Neo, you didn't die for nothing, and there was like an impact and there was a peace. But what exactly this peace mean? Did they free the humans from the Matrix? No, they didn't free, because you can see in this couple of shots that you have in the movie, you can see exactly that they still have these fields with the humans that act like batteries. But like they never go inside and explaining what exactly Neo have impact on the Matrix in the third movie. They just like, there was peace. And that's it. And that's it. And another problem is in the movie, let's go into the characters. Basically you have Neo, he's pretty old, so he don't have a lot of action scenes, and the action scenes that he have, they kind of bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of bad. Trinity almost never fights. She only drive the motorcycle in the last part of the film, which was horrible. Like they make the humans in Matrix, they were like falling from the building and they were chasing Neo and Trinity like zombies. Worst scene in the movie. It was so soulless. It wasn't interesting. It's just zombies running after Neo. Woohoo! Okay, so they have the new character is the girl with the blue hair. Jesus Christ, what a flat character, not interesting. You can like take her, throw out of the window. Then you have the Morpheus, and this is another problem. Back in the old movies, Morpheus was like a real human, and in this movie, Morpheus is like a fucking robot. Okay, they explaining that Morpheus was an agent, and then he converted into be Morpheus, but only as a software. He wasn't like a real human. Morpheus in this movie only exists inside Matrix. So why he called Morpheus? It's so weird. Why he Morpheus? He just agent that want to help the humans. Weird, okay. Agent Smith is now some different character, uninteresting, lame as actor, but he's Mr. Smith. Okay, I guess. I don't know why he must be Agent Smith, because of the flashbacks. They really enjoyed to put these flashbacks of the original Mr. Smith, because the new one is like just fucking comedy character. He wasn't interesting at all. And what other characters? Oh yeah, we have the leader of the humans is some kind of girl from past movies that you don't remember, but now she's the leader of the free world outside of the Matrix, and you have no fucking clue who is this. But Neo know her, and you're like, who is this girl? I don't remember her. And most of the movie is around some second part characters. And don't make me start about the action sequels. The action sequels there are almost no action sequels. There are one in the beginning, which was like, okay, I guess. One in the office when Morpheus is giving to Neo the red pill, and then a little bit of action happening, very mediocre action. Another action happening in the train. Lamest action scene. The worst action scene I saw in a lot of years. Like they fighting bots and fuck it, it was bad actions. And one action sequel is especially was bad is when they go out of the Matrix and then they go back again to meet Trinity. And the action scene is happening inside of kind of construction site. Oh my god, it was so boring to watch. They going inside the Matrix and it's some sort of construction site, and then hobos coming to fight with Neo and his friends, and the location is not interesting, the enemies not interesting, and the fight sequence is bad because Neo is old, so it's not like Kung Fu, it's like an old man fighting. And another action sequence is in the ending when he fighting his a new agent. I don't remember his name, but he's was his not psycho, but his I don't know, his therapist or something like this. And there was a lot of police people and SWAT members. And what happened is they starting to fight. You have about Neo, Trinity, and another maybe 6-7 guys, and against them about 200 SWAT members with the guns. And what happened is they start to fight, and nobody shooting. Only the Matrix people start to shoot everyone, and the SWAT members, they don't shoot, and they in one small coffee shop, and I don't know how nobody died. They killed all the SWAT members, but it's not even logical. They in the small coffee room, all the SWAT members have M4 and M16, but they never shoot. They just stand like dummies, try to fight, and Neo and all his friends killing everyone with the pistols and fighting them. And you watching this and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And the ending, of course, with the zombies when they chasing Neo in the street and Trinity driving the bike. I don't want to even speak about it. They should really fucking delete this portion of the video of the movie, because it's funny because I call this film a video because it's look like a fucking video game. It's not even like a movie because everything is CGI and everything is bad acting. But all right, fine. So after they killed all the zombies, and they like, and in the last part of the movie, Trinity is flying now. Why? Why is she flying? I don't know, but she fly. Now she's flying. And there was like part in the ending of the movie, helicopter shooting Neo, and he's stopping the bullets with his hands, and he doing like this, and I don't know, there something is missing. Maybe his acting was a little bad, maybe the effect, the CGI of the video was bad, but it was look like lame ass shit. A helicopter shooting rockets, bullets at Neo, and he's like, and he stopped everything, and like it's very awkward. He's like, I'm stopping the bullets. So and the worst part of this film was the ending. So yes, they won and they extract the Trinity from the Matrix. So woohoo! Neo and Trinity is now like in love in the real world, which is great, which is fine. And they come back into the Matrix and they killed, like they're not killing, but they defeating the like protagonist of the movie, like the bad guy. And they never explaining, okay, so now they together, Neo and Trinity, they together, which is great, which is fine. But what is going to happen now? Like what happened in the real world? What is happening in the Matrix world? Like the therapist is like, oh, okay, great. So now you're together and you can do everything you want. You can make a rainbows in the sky. And Trinity saying like, oh, that's a great idea. I can make rainbows in the sky. Why? Why she can make rainbows in the sky? Like, they never explain. So I don't know. It's just bad. The movie itself, if you want to go and watch a movie, it's fine. You can watch it. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes, I guess, something like this. It's a nice action movie. But if you're coming to this film as a Matrix fan, you're gonna be disappointed. Keanu Reeves is honestly playing a little bit bad in this movie. All the other characters are bad. Action, bad. But it's look beautiful. It's like it's a good CGI film, like a Michael Bay, like a, you know, like the Terminator, not Terminator, like a Robotrix or something like this. So I guess this movie is deserving like 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. Honestly, I'm glad they make this film because it was nice to watch again Matrix. It was nice to see Trinity and Neo, but it's not the sequel that this film deserved. I guess I wish they could make a better movie, but I really hope they will not make another. I hope this is gonna be the ending of this fucking series. Unless they're gonna make like a super great film. But I don't want another one of this garbage. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys.